everybody. Hope you're all doing well. It's Monday afternoon, and I'm just out here relaxing in nature while most people are busy slaving away in a cubicle or some drab office building. I'm looking at this right now. Considerably more appealing than some white wall somewhere. But anyway, I just wanted to make this quick video today because remember on Friday I made a video where I talked about shorting AMD and almost by accident shorting it and doing quite well. I did the same thing today, not by accident this time, a little bit more planned out, and I've got over $1,000 profit on the day, and it was incredibly easy. So I just wanted to make another video explaining my ins and outs and the whole thought process behind everything. I really just want to do these videos to show people, to show the average person, in some ways I don't consider myself average, of course, but in other ways I'm extremely average in the sense that my knowledge of financial stuff outside the realm of trading is super basic. I didn't go to business school. I'm not a finance guy, and yet I do really well almost every single day simply because I have a very simple strategy that I developed, and I just stick to the same thing each and every day. And so one of the reasons for making the channel and wanting to keep on doing these videos is to just show people it's actually not hard at all. Once you get a few things down, it's very, very simple to essentially do the same thing each day and just apply the strategy to different tickers and look at things on different time frames and put all the information together to make your best move. And that's all I do. So I'm going to get into the screen share here in a second, and I'll break it down for you. And hopefully you'll be able to get a little bit of knowledge from this video. All right, here we are talking about today's trades, and you can see on the screen I've got AMD up. I've got the daily chart over here on the right, and I've got the minute chart over here on the left. And before I get into it, let me just bring over my actual screenshot of today's trades so you can see exactly what I did. You'll see I traded the Qs. I traded a couple contracts on the Qs for $100. I closed out one of my DJT puts for $500. I traded AMD, number of contracts, which is what we're going to talk about in a second. And I traded Lockheed Martin. So far, I have a loss, an unrealized loss of $129.50 on Lockheed Martin, but I'm not sweating that at all because I believe that we are going to come up over the course of the week on that. Because if you do the charting on that, it's at least on the hour chart, it looks like we're just kind of bouncing off of a trend line right now. So I have fairly high degree of confidence that by midweek I'm going to pop up and make back that $129. But when you take that $129 loss out of the mix, we've got a total of $1,068 that I made today on my Qs, DJT, and AMD trades. Let's just kind of talk about AMD because that's the one that was kind of the most interesting today. And there's a specific thing that I want to talk about, and we'll get to in a minute here. Okay. So you can see that pre-market, we started to ramp up and then we just fell out super duper hard right away. And even though I thought that today was going to be a down day, I did not want to get involved in this because I had a feeling that we were going to at least retrace a little bit. I thought that we would come down and then we would come back up, and I wanted to wait until we got a little bit of that retracement and then get in and go short on it. And I did not trade this perfectly, but like you'll hear me say over and over again in so many videos, it's very, very rare that I trade perfectly or that anybody trades perfectly. And that's fine because you don't need to be perfect. You only need to be correct in the big picture thinking that you have. And so for me, if you look at the very first contract that I got in on AMD, 842. So I waited until right here. See that big red candle? What I thought was going to happen is that I thought that we would retrace and then we would fall. We did retrace, but then we popped up again. So I got in here. You'll see I got in like with a number of contracts right here. And basically I was losing money this whole way up. And so this was definitely not enjoyable for me at all because I'm just losing money this whole way. But remember, your profit or your loss is only made real or realized when you actually close your position. So I didn't close anything as I was losing money here. I just held and held and held. And this right here was going to be my stop out point. And, we got dangerously close to this point. So if we had hit, right here and then broken through it and really kept going, I would have given it a few minutes to kind of keep going. But if we broke through here and just kept going, I would have been forced to stop out for a loss, and that would have sucked because I would have lost hundreds of dollars on this trade. But I thought we're not going to break this level, and this is why it's really important to figure out important support and resistance levels each day and know like where your breaking point will be. And so for me, my breaking point would have been right here. I wouldn't have been able to hold out any longer if we broke this. It would have been too dangerous, just too dangerous. No matter what happens, the fact is you never know. So everything that we do day after day after day is simply making the best moves based on the information that we have available to us at the time. And so then, I held in, didn't freak out, came back down, came up, and when I saw this double top develop, like at that moment, I suddenly had a lot more confidence that my initial thought was indeed going to be correct today, and I was just going to let it work. And so I did. I didn't do anything. I did nothing at all over this entire time that it's doing this. And I left the house. I went out. I went and trained some Muay Thai this morning. And, I had my alerts set. So when this huge wash happened right here, my alerts went off. And basically, as you can see in my exits, it's all right around that between 12:28 and 12:49 that I got out. So I waited for all of this. So basically from about right here at 12:28 until 12:49 right here, this is where I exited all of my positions right here. And that was actually trading really well. Because I waited until I had actually made back, all I was losing. So my unrealized P&L was negative. Then it suddenly turned positive very dramatically. And then after we got down to this level, I started closing out my contracts. And now I'm going to zoom into something. And this is the point that I really wanted to make with this video. This is the important thing. So if you look right here and you just focus your attention just on this price action, it looks pretty much like we're just consolidating and we're not doing anything. You'll see a slight uptick, little bit of a raise, but doesn't really look very dramatic. But then take a look down here. See, in this same time frame that we're dealing with, from right about 1240 to 130, in that same time frame, look at what the RSI is doing. You see the direction? Now, even more dramatic, look at the MACD. Look at what happens with the MACD. And then look what happens with the money flow. Right at 1250, money flow line crosses over the 0 point. So we're negative all the way over here, and then we're positive. You put all three of these things together. Now, if I was only looking at this, I wouldn't really be worried at all. I might just be thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to let it ride. It's looking fine. We're just going to hang out here and then we're going to fall again because it's, everything is weak today. That's what you'd be thinking. But then you add these extra bits of information. Look at what the MACD is doing at the same time. Look what the money flow is doing at the same time. Look what the RSI is doing at the same time. When you add all of that together, I thought to myself, I need to get out of this because we are going to pop up. And so that's why I got out at 1249. I closed my last contract at 1249, which is almost perfect, honestly. Like, that's almost perfect for a last exit. I had 2 more minutes of red candles after that before this slightly larger green candle started the rally back up. And then when we zoom out, we can see what happened for the rest of the day. We came up and it didn't continue up. We hit this 200 and then sort of played around underneath the 200, but the real move of the day was right here. So I opened up my positions, I held it, didn't freak out. I had my stop out level that we did not cross, so I stayed in, and then I waited until just the right moment when I saw this dramatic fallout, and then I got out, and I got out before we were traced back. So once again, an idea that I say pretty much seems like every time I make a video: don't get scared, don't trade scared. And I didn't trade scared, and that's why it worked. And one other thing I want to say, to my one detractor on Amazon that left me the 1-star review talking about the indicators. You just talk about indicators. Okay, I can guarantee you I would not have been so quick to get out with my last few contracts if I didn't see these indicators right here. So today, these indicators absolutely made me money and saved me from losing money, or at least saved me from melting down on the profit that I had already made. I could have held on and then still would have been okay by the end of the day, but I definitely made more profit right here, closing everything out here. So just because you don't want to always just rely on indicators for everything, and you can't look at them thinking that they're going to be some sort of magic bullet, at the same time, when they're used correctly, like this action right here that I'm highlighting, your indicators can be extremely helpful to you in generating larger returns. And so the last thing that I wanted to say about the LMT call option that I have, check this out. So you'll see everything is red pretty much on the day except for LMT. So my problem is that I got in while we were still kind of towards high of day today. I got in too early and then we fell out. But at the same time, this is giving me a good amount of conviction that by the end of the week, this trade is going to work out. Because it's only Monday, I've got until Friday, and knowing what's happening, overseas, and with all the upheaval going on in the Middle East, who makes money when wars happen? It's defense contractors. So this gives me every indication that LMT is actually going to be a positive trade for me by the time that I stop it out. And then on the flip side, Trump's trial started, and that's not looking too good for him. And so we've got the reverse of that. That's why I think that this last put option that I have on DJT is going to make me even more money by the time I close that one out. You see, I closed one today and made $500 on one. So I think that I'll be able to do even better on this one tomorrow or the next day whenever I close that one out. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that little breakdown. I only broke down my AMD trade today. I also closed out one contract of my DJT short. I still have one more left, so I've already made a really nice profit on that. I closed out one last week, and I closed one contract today, and I've got one left. So my expiry on this is Friday. So obviously I need to close that before Friday. I'm gonna try to maybe do it tomorrow if I find the right time to do it. Definitely the main story today. So I hope you got a little bit of knowledge from this video. As always, if you liked it, please hit the like and subscribe button, and go check out my book and my video course if you haven't already. That can teach you everything that I'm doing every single day to have fairly consistent $1,000 days. Whoa. Big old ducks flying somewhere. But yeah, that's how you can also learn how to trade just like I do and have consistent green days each and every day. So until next time, thanks again. See you soon.